in a very ultimate level, it is inside me. I'm always looking for that, thinking of that. I didn't let go. But you all thought I renounced this. No, you don't renounce here. That is the huge suffering. You don't renounce anything. Renunciation happens automatically. You renounce, you will suffer, because your renunciation from the bottom of your mind didn't happen. It will not happen because it's a gradual thing. It is not a thing. If it is like that, we don't have much suffering because we will always delete it. No, you don't. I never did renounce. I will never renounce. People say, you let go. I say, I never let go. I tell everybody, don't let go. Let go happens naturally and automatically. It's very easy to say, let go, David. When it's told to you, when you are going through a hard time and shit, let go. You bastard, you say, let go. You know. No, let go. Let go happens automatically, naturally. Renunciation happens naturally. This is 21st century. You cannot fake. Superficially you renounce. And you are eating inside. Your desire, your needs is eating you, but you want to be perfect and you want people to like you, and you are, suppose it's me. Now I want all of you to like me, and I pretend and renounce and very humble and very nice. Oh, I will die if I have to do that. I will never do that. I'm a human being. As you did, made mistake, I do make mistake. I will make mistake. I like to make mistake. I chose to make mistake. And I don't make mistake. I like not to make mistake. My experience as an individual, my students, I have a handful, can count in the 10 fingers. I said, don't renounce, because you will suffer later. Because you are not renouncing. You just renounce in front of me superficially. Inside you, you are very upset. You want it so badly. I experimented that. And I not to renounce. I not let go. It's all going to happen. Impermanence enters. Impermanence is always at the corner. You are not in control. It happens by the law of universe and by the law of cause and effect. It's going to happen. And why you act up and make yourself so angry and upset and have lung and all these things? Yeah? Please don't renounce. And grabs. You want to grab, you grab, and you want thirsty, you drink and grab. Then the meditation change, the thoughts change. When you did everything, then it's new again. It's the root of suffering you are saying. Every individual has the root of suffering different. It is not same root of suffering. Because cause and effect of every individual is different. So your root of the suffering is that, and this is different, I am different. But it is suffering, it is pain. But the number 1, 2, 3, Z, A to Z can be, not everyone is Z, not everyone is C. It is random alphabets, random counting. So you cannot say you are wrong, I am right. Your meditation is wrong, you cannot say that. And my meditation is right, no. Nobody is right and nobody is wrong. You just do what your teacher told you. It helps you, you keep going. It don't help you, stop. Yes, anything?
You mentioned right and wrong, and this relates also to true and not true. And I'm wondering, because sometimes there's difficult decisions you have to take, and then we contemplate and we meditate, and then one day there is a solution.
What kind of decision?
Maybe about a job change.
Okay.
So then this decision seems to be ripe and true and genuine. And then a week later, again, there's contemplation and discussion and meditation, and then there's another truth emerging.
From the job?
No, from within.
Okay.
So then I sometimes wonder how to identify the true truth.
The right choice.
Because there's many, it seems also so impermanent. What's right and what's wrong.
You have not one thought, yeah?
Yes.
And that's now 1 month, you have only one thought come up, it's not the end. It is many. Every turn is a truth. You see truth in that, and that is the truth. And every turn you see false in that, and it is false. Some are different. These are all. And some think this, if I give you this and I say to you, I came from India, I give you, I say this is a yak's hair.
Okay.
And then I give you something else. I said, this is the peacock's feather. And what is the truth? What is the truth?
Well, there are facts involved here, so it's easy.
It is your fact, it is not my fact.
Okay.
Yeah. So every time you see truth in the truth, and that is truth. You see no truth in the truth, it's no truth. It is a go round and round and round. You never get to catch the tail.
So then how can we take decisions?
You just said that you had decided to take a new job.
No?
You
I'm
are
not
thinking.
sure about it.
Say?
I'm not sure about it.
You have to show, you just take and find out.
Okay.
And you will have all the answers. You be realistic. You are in this samsara. You just take, you cannot mix religion and job. It's about job and you get money. Religion, you don't get money. You don't get paid to do nundro. Your teacher pay you money every month? No. You just want to change. If it is not a good environment, you don't like, you have trouble, change. You will go through consequence. You don't change, you go through consequence. You take responsibility and make the move. That is your thing. It has nothing to do with practice.
Well, my hope would be to take ethical decisions that are supported by practice. So for me, practice is not something that I do as a hobby and then I have a
No,
life
it's not a
besides.
hobby. Practice is not a hobby,
Yes.
but it's job. And practice, you cannot say, I'm doing very good practice, so I have to make a perfect choice on a job. People who are very good at practice are not good at job. They are broke. Most of the practitioners have no money. There is some defect. Every practitioner, they have defect, it's not well. Including me. There'll be defect. That's why Jan brought me here. It's job is gives you money, paid food, pay bill, everything. You have to make your own decision. This is nobody can tell, because if I tell you take the job and something happens, you will say you told me to do that. And you are a religious woman, and you are Khandroma, and you are omniscience. No way, I'm never omniscience. One time I have a friend, Guatemala. We went to a river and I bought everybody in India an umbrella just for precaution. And then we reached the place and it didn't rain. And he says, you are not omniscience. I said, your guru is not omniscience too. It's not only me, he also is not omniscience. He says, why you bought an umbrella? I said, if it rains and it's not from your money, I paid it. So what's the problem? Take the umbrella you use when it's raining in Guatemala. Really. And still he comes back and said, you are not omniscient. I always said that. And he says, sorry. I said, nothing to be sorry. It's just nice to hit the target. I am not omniscient, and he showed me. Sometimes I think I know everything, and then when people like him come and say, you are not omniscient, it's the pride. She said, it really shakes you, and sit down and shut up. And like that. So you have to take this decision on job, you have to take. You have to make it. It's nothing to do with your practice. Practice is not a hobby. It is your inner private thing. You wanted, nobody put a gun on you and said, you do Nundro and you choose Buddhism. Nobody do that. It is your own thing, you did. And you keep it private. It is yours. I never thought my practice is a hobby. I hope you guys are not thinking like that. It is not a game you'd call this gym. People go to gym. It's not a gym. Practice is not a gym. This is a very personal thing. When you're emotional, when you're lonely, you can go back to practice inside yourself. And you are not alone. You have your guru inside your mind, and you come down and rest. And before I come to Berlin, first time in my life, I went to gym. And I'm having suffering now. Now Jan has no gym and I have pain all over the body. And Sonia and Jan bought me a magnesium. So I'm drinking magnesium and iron. Because 5 days gym in Delhi, Majnugatila, it made me suffer, and I'm having the consequence. And that was my choice. I said, oh, Berlin, everybody is exercising. So I might have to do yoga in front of the talk. So I also make my stomach small. So I was working on this machine that goes up and really. So if you are coming tomorrow, so being kind, the gentleman says about Tekjo and Toge, you don't have to give me $1.5 million. You wear comfortable clothes tomorrow and come. I will show you some small things about meditation. Wear stretchable clothes. And this will help your mind. It is a mind yoga. I will teach you a little bit tomorrow. I have tomorrow talk. I'm a businesswoman. So right now the room is full. So tomorrow we don't know it's going to be full. So I gave you something to come back to. You see? And it is the truth. I will show you something. So I'm not joking. I'm a businesswoman. I used to be. I said I did everything in life. So I look good, Khandroma's talk, the room was full. Anything else?
We were talking about female practitioners.
See?
we were talking before about female practitioners, and I was wondering about the period, like if women, because I feel like the emotions that come up before the period or during menstruation seem to be different quality or different strength than the other emotions in the rest of daily life. So as you being a woman, I was wondering if there's any way special thing to do with the lung in those days, or if there's any other way of dealing with
Menstruation.
with these kind of emotions that come during those.
I will tell you a story. I come from the East, and I married a Western man, and I have many Western friends, women, and whenever they have menstruation, they said they are not feeling good and they are this and they are emotionally not good. And I never understand it because I never had that, because I had menstruation, so I'm checking how I'm feeling. It was the country I should be, and I thought, oh, I'm checking I'm emotionally okay and I'm cranky or not. I don't have this habit, so I have to plant it. And I thought it was very good because the husband does everything. As I have headache, I never had headache, and I'm very well emotionally fit, and I never have mood swing or anything. I'm quite relaxed woman, So, and menstruation, my menstruation stays for 1 week to 10 days, and I just do the usual thing. And my husband says, "Are you not sick?" I said, "Nope." He said, "You okay?" I said, "What? Why are you asking me about that all the time?" He says, "Oh, your hormones are changing." I said, "What is hormone means? I even don't know what is hormone and what is this menstruation does to you." And then I stay 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 8 year, 10 year. Then I said, okay, it is very good. Then I have menstruation. I say, oh, my body is bloating and everything. And then there's a medicine in the counter. I will eat those. I like to fit in with the rest of the women. So I will eat the hormone thing and I will see, I'm feeling strange or not. And in a way, it is true. It is where you are brought up. It was never introduced to me about these things. Hormone and you are cranky and you have pain. I never had even a pain. I never had pain when I give birth to my kid. And nobody believes. I didn't. My kid stayed in my stomach for 10 months. And the doctor says, you have pain. I said, I swear I don't have pain. I said, if I have a headache, I shout. I can't handle pain. But when baby is time to born and there is no pain and they are all waiting for the pain, they give me injection for pain and nothing is happening. And I'm sitting there, everybody is crying in the hospital, and I thought, what should I do? But my stomach is becoming very hard. It's like a rock. And I said, it's becoming like a rock, I don't know. Then they are going to take me to operation. I thought, oh, they are going to kill me. I wear my slipper and I ran out of the hospital, and all the doctor and nurse and everybody come after me. I went one round. And then they put a rope around me and took me to operation theatre. And suddenly there's a kid there. And it was my kid. So this hormone thing, later I like. I fit in. I always try to fit in wherever I'm in. I like to fit in. So for fitting in, I will do anything. And I become normal. I want not to be abnormal. So then I say, before the menstruation 1 week, I say, oh, I am now starting to be menstruation, and I am now to be, give me space. Because my friends do that. It's not a joke. And all the things they did, I did. And I will lie down. I don't sleep. I get very angry. I want to go out in the market and be with my friends, but I have menstruation, so I'm supposed to lie down and I can't sleep. Because my body is not tired. I'm more active when I have menstruation. So it's very, very hard to say. It's a woman go through that, especially Western women. Now I think Eastern women do that too. It's 21st century is very come close. It is we are all writing that. In 2018, this thing hit me. So I will ask young women, how's your menstruation? What is happening now on college kids? And they say, oh, they have pain and they're. I said, okay, now West and East are same. The women are doing the same thing. Okay, it's very normal. It's very good. But I don't have menstruation right now. So people call that menopause. And then everybody says, now your menopause is coming soon. And I'm checking every time, I want my menstruation stopped because I don't have to do much work. I don't want to carry all the time my thing with me. And now it stopped for 3 or 4 years. I thank God if there is. So it's menstruation and hormone thing is, I don't say that it is not there, but it was not there for me. So I cannot tell you something that I didn't go through. I didn't have pain. I didn't have anything. I had a lavishly menstruation, 7 days. Did I answer your question? Yes. Are you guys done, or we are going to? Jan says I'm only allowed to talk 2 hours, so it's
15 more minutes.
15 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes left. Yes.
Did you ever have been fed up with formal practice?
Oh, never. Never. I never fed up. I do same thing again and again. 22 years alone. I'm one of the most boring person, and I eat rice and dal whole year, and I never get bored. It is my chosen one. I merit my practice, so I never get bored. In Christianity, the nun says they merit Christ, so I merit my practice. I'm gifted in that. But I'm very fair and very open-minded. I'm quite open and relaxed. Yes.
What means ego for you?
Say?
What means ego for you?
Ego. What I'm talking, 50% is my ego. It is my practice, but ego is, I love my ego very much, really. I think as an individual, I don't talk for any other teacher or any other religion. Ego for me is a driving. It make you live. It make you go on. It make you stand up. If you don't have ego, I think it's hard to live and go on. Ego is not a negative thing. I think that. How you use the ego can be not good. I use my ego very well, very nicely, very genuinely, very fairly. And they have right, anybody is playing with me can also play with their ego very nicely to me. And when they are not genuine, I will dissect everything. Ego is very important for me. Even put a gun on my head and say, you delete the ego, I say, no, I can't. It is me. We say Nga Rinpoche. Nga Rinpoche means, Nga means I, and Rinpoche, it's I. Nga means ego. Rinpoche means precious. Its ego is very precious. It's more precious than diamond. Diamond is a rock that sits on the finger. But ego, it moves. It's an energy. I think that. I believe that. Okay, how many minutes left? 13? 13 minutes left, Jan says. He has PhD. I really hypnotize you all.
Maybe there's a thing about the fear of dying and
Fear of
about
dying.
the next life.
Mm.
And there is always this thing we have to manage, and there is, I guess, a lot of the questions this evening around that. How to find the good way between the energy we put into.
Are you afraid of dying?
Yes. Yes, but in fact, yes, I'm afraid about.
I'm not attacking you.
No,
I'm
no, no.
just-
I mean, I've not
try to
completed the case. But yeah, I'm afraid about what could be the next life, and maybe I could have less opportunities than in this life to practice. That's my fear.
So you want me to tell you what is you going to be next life?
Oh no, if you want, yeah. You can.
Please write a check.
No. It's in the stress we put into our practice or in our life, or we try to balance everything, just to put the better condition possible for the next life, but also not to put too much stress, otherwise it does not work.
So
I made it not clear.
you're concerned about your next life
Yeah,
and you are stressed out of that
yes,
because of thinking of next life. So what are you going to do this life?
yeah,
So preparing for the next life.
yeah.
What you are preparing for next life? You confuse me, so I confuse you.
No, to have the opportunity to practice again and to reach enlightenment.
You have an accent, so I'm having problem.
Yes, it's a French accent.
You
so-
must write down, then I will understand.
Okay.
It is a very interesting question.
So sorry, it can be longer.
This is my teacher's clothes. He is 96 years old. He's Gyabje Todruchen. He's in Sikkim. So when I'm talking, he's with me too. And I cannot shit with you and play with you and tell lie because of Ekazati. I have to be genuine. This is me, the other side of me. So I always remember whenever I talk anything, she's watching.
I think I come back tomorrow.
No, no, please do. No, you must, because you will have trouble sleeping. Because it is good.
So with the kids, I have trouble
It's okay,
sleeping
please.
anyway.
I beg you, please. You must complete. Because you will suffer, I will suffer. And I don't know where you live. If I know, I will come. hope you are not writing whole book.
Yeah, no, let's stop here.
Thank you.
Make it simple.
Jan will read. Jan will read.
I can read. How to create the conditions of a good rebirth and the path to enlightenment.
You live genuinely. Whatever you do, be genuine and be fair with yourself and people surrounding your environment. That this thing will make you have a good transition on the next life, and when you are dying, you will not fear much. We all are going to die, so you have to be genuine this life, with your family, with your friends, with yourself, with anybody. Be genuine and be fair, and you will not much fear death. Be from your heart, not from here much. You hear heart. And that's a preparation. Every action cause and effect of this life, what you do. It is not about you must be religious, or you go to temple, or you go so you will be rebirthed nicely. You be a genuine person and fair person. Don't use other people for your own benefit. Don't try not to be too selfish. If you use someone, when the time someone is coming to use you, don't run. And stay there and look at and face it. It is all this thing we are doing at this moment. It is about your next journey. I don't think much about my past. I never think of my future. I am here right now with you. I give 100% to all of you, whether you like it or not. This is it. Be genuine and fair. I give wholeheartedly my talk to you, my heart. I have nothing. This is the most precious thing I gave you, is my practice, my experience. And I don't get anything from that. I only get happiness and joy. I'm very happy today you got to use my brain, my mind. I got an opportunity to now recycle. A new thing will come up. The old is now exhaust. And that I say thank you for every one of you. Now you got half of my body, and come to get tomorrow half. If you have time, please come. You don't have time, it is not my problem. You want full of me, try to come tomorrow. If you have no other plans. If you have plans, please go for it. Enjoy. And I'm honored to meet all of you. I pray that I meet new people. Whoever see me, that is ego, and that is my pride. Whoever see me and hear me and touch me, they give birth to a bodhicitta, kindness, compassion, and they find the path of compassion and path of bodhicitta, and then they meet the bodhicitta guru, the teacher that they are looking for, and they reborn in the pure land of compassion. And that I do all the time. And some of my friends says, "Oh, you make yourself so high." I said, "It's okay, I like to. I enjoy. Nobody makes me important, so I should make myself important." It's a privilege for all of you. And it's a privilege for me to meet all of you, and you to meet me. I'm a very unique, very strange woman. and strange practitioner. It's too good to be true. I'm like that. Is that real, what she's saying? Is she really go through that? I did. That's why I'm one of a kind. It's scary. When I'm on the run, I don't tell people, oh, recite this, that. I'm very practical. I'm there. I put some of your mattress before you came. I'm there all the time. And then I sit on my cushion. This Jan made just for me. He sit like this in his room. I have one, Flora has one, James has one. I designed it, I like. I only want to sit on as high as this till I live my life. When I leave to the next, I'm okay. A lot of my holy friends says I should sit on a high throne so people will respect. I said I have a height problem, so I might fall down from the throne. Really. So I like this. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for using me. And please use me tomorrow. I'm telling the truth. I will show you some yogas. So come. And then Saturday I'm leaving early in the morning. I'm on computer chips. I have a lot of chips inside me. I have a lot of surprises. It's all my experience. So come to use me tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Yes. If you can shake hand with me, I will very much like that.